Hello, folks. Here's Friday night, and it's Dave talking to you live. Yeah, I just woke up. The kid woke me up, come in the side door and dropped off some pop. Love that boy. He took it upon himself to help the old man out. I usually I'm putting that away. I'm still a little winded. Sound asleep in the den. Put the lights out. He flipped the light on and woke me up. Oh boy, I was sweating and everything. Yeah, I was really knocked out. Well, dialysis really got me today. I probably would have been sleeping for another couple hours yet. No, shut up, cat. We're live. That Luna in there complaining, they're probably in there playing rough again. Just got done getting them a snack. Should be good for a while. No, then they're tearing up the carpet, huh? Well, I don't have a lot to say today. Nothing major happened. I went to dialysis. Slept just half the time away. The other half was awake. Wasn't too bad at all. I was always looking forward to Fridays, boy. Oh, man. Well, Friday, you know, I got 2 days off of dialysis. Whew. You don't have to get up. Don't have to go to bed. Don't have to do anything. I keep my eyes open. Yeah. Yeah. Nothing exciting happened to me today that I can think of. I'm trying to remember back earlier this morning. I was making a lot of phone calls. A visiting nurse call. I got some guy coming. First thing Monday morning. And the maids are coming tomorrow. I got them 3 times a week. Yeah, they come in here and look after me. So I got them in place, you know, because when I go in and I have the surgery, they'll be in here every day. I'm here every day. Keeping an eye on me. Make sure I'm not doing anything stupid. I know I had to do something today about my home. Something happened today. I can't remember what it was. Oh, the transplant's all paid for now. I said, wow, isn't that wonderful? I got some kind of phone call, harassing phone call. Well, you know how it is when you get behind on your bills and they give you a phone call, tell you to call such and such a number. You know what it is. You didn't make a payment last month. Well, I go call that number. They wanted to harass me, but then they told me to call another number, and I did. And they said, I don't know why they're calling you. I said, your bill's all paid up. Yeah, that figures. Paid in full. Transplant won't cost a dime. So they don't get too many like that. Most of them are just, everybody coming there either on welfare or something. And this was paid for without welfare. So this is a good deal. So the insurance company is really glad for me to get off of dialysis. Because it's costing them $87,000 a month for dialysis, and not to mention other incidentals that go along with it. All these extra doctor visits and all this other crap. So they know as well as everybody else that once I get the transplant, I won't be going back to the doctor all the time, and I won't have dialysis no more. And that's one whopping big story right there, dialysis. Well, you're telling me I'm going to enjoy sitting on the porch, oh, boy. I'll just sitting out there and relaxing. Think about them poor slobs over there at dialysis. I will have to go visit them, though. I know they'll miss me. I'm the guy that's brighten up their day, as they say. We're gonna miss you. Oh, man, that trying to make me feel bad. I'm sorry, I ain't gonna feel bad. So you don't have to miss me at all. All you gotta do is go down the street around the corner and open to my house. Take the whole 5 minutes. There you go. You don't have to miss nobody. Just stop by, have a cocktail, watch a ball game, and shoot the shit. You don't have to worry about that no fracturization law they got there. Boy, I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to that transplant, boy. That's all I'm thinking about now. But it's neck and neck. I get the rest of that weight off. Tighten up. That belly's tightened up today. I had corn and carrots yesterday, and that was like a succotash, you know. And I was still so hungry afterwards. I was going to say, well, maybe I'll put some potatoes in and we'll have a real succotash. I didn't have any lima beans to throw in with it. I wouldn't mind a trip to the store. I was trying to avoid that until I got my food in Monday. And that's when it's coming. I thought it was going to be in last Monday. It wasn't, no. It's going to be this Monday. Oh, I know what I was doing today. I was calling everybody, giving that number I got yesterday, getting my medical bills paid. Oh, and I just got a bill today for $12,000 plus. Last Labor Day weekend, I'm spending in the hospital. A heart had an anxiety attack. Let's put it that way. And that's when I found out there was nothing wrong with my heart. It was all in the head. They did the full stress test with nuclear imaging and what else was it they did? All that good stuff. People came in off their holiday to take care of this, so I wouldn't have to sit around and be sweating over it and all that. I was really grateful to. It cost over $12,000. Of course, that's going to be bankrupt on. So there's no way in hell I'm going to pay my share of that's about $500 and something. I still have no $500 and something dollars. I'm broke. I ain't allowed to have that kind of money. And of course, the Medicaid will cover. Medicaid only covers back to February. Don't seem right, but that's the way it is. Back to February. So I had to file bankruptcy. There's no two ways about it. See, I'm glad I didn't file it yet. See, I knew I had to sit here and wait till all the bills come in. But I didn't expect one from 2014. That's a long time ago. Last August. Yeah, I'm thirsty. Yeah, so I'm getting the bills squared away. A lot more people will call yet, though. Just can't think of everybody. No, I'll wait until after the 23rd of May, and then I get all this paperwork filled out and everything. What I owe everybody, and I should get most everything all figured out by then. Oh, what these people are doing, I tell them I got bankruptcy filed, this and that, and I give them the number of the lawyer. Then they contact the lawyer, and then when they do, they send me another bill. What do you think's going to change? That's what I want to know. What do you think is going to change? It's a good thing they're sending me a final bill, but that way I can figure it up closely. Oh, charter banks trying to pressure me into paying overdrafts. I ain't paying overdrafts. I filed bankruptcy on that too. I ain't paying them. Now that's what they done to me. I'm lucky they paid the house payment. I don't know what happened there. See, they were just so greedy because I was paying overdrafts there for a while and I got them all tuned up. So they just went ahead and paid them, you know, because they were getting greedy. $35 a pop for an overdraft. So they was making $200-300 a month on me on these overdrafts that kept popping up. So when they popped up, then they just automatically put the overdrafts in there, even if it was for 1 cent. $35, you know. That's what started the whole thing. 1 cent overdraft. Instead of telling them to give me a 24-hour notice, they'll let me go cover it. No, they charged me $35 right on the ball. Boom, right away. See, that's your banker being greedy. That's what that's all about. They didn't give you no leeway time to cover your bill or nothing. The bank I'm with now, Huntington, isn't like that. They'll give you a 24-hour warning, grace period, to get the money over to them before they nail you with any fees or anything. Yeah. They treat you great. Everybody has a mistake happen, especially with this online banking thing, you know. They even contact you when your statement gets below a certain amount, whatever you got it set up for. They text you. The alarm goes off on your phone and it tells you right off, it tells you how much you got left in the account, so you can be wary, you know. And then you get the automatic protection where you just transfer money from the your savings. You got so much money in the savings, you automatically transfer so much money in the overdraft account there. So it works out good if you got the money in this. You just can't go a whole wild and spend all your money up like a fool. And it can be done easily, you know, with these bills. You got to file bankruptcy. That's all there is to it. The thing that's messing me up now is getting the money up for the lawyer. Oh my God, these bills keep popping up like out of nowhere. I'm having trouble getting the money up for the lawyer. Well, I'm just going to have to give something up for another month, and then be able to file for the lawyer's fees. I can't put that on the bankruptcy. They got to have their cash. One thing they won't put up with. Yeah, them lawyers are greedy. Got to have the money up front, 100%, before they take them any kind of paperwork. You got to make sure they got a retainer before they even take a phone call and tell them and say, yeah, we're his attorney. They got to have a retainer in there. Got to be a retainer, and they won't do anything at all. Nothing. You won't even answer the phone unless you got that $100 down, a minimum of $100. Won't even answer the phone. Won't even tell them anything. Well, I can see their point. It's an ethics thing. Yeah, you give them all your money, and then I can say, well, yeah, I'm looking for one. But I don't remember costing this much before. I filed bankruptcy 32 years ago. It didn't cost this much money. Of course, it was harder too, but That's what I mean. It made the bankruptcy harder as far as the attorney's end of it. It's costing you a lot more. A lot more. It's just way too much. Wow, you see that? Just drifted off into a coma. My epilepsy. That's a big secret. Yeah, I just drifted off. I just took a pill. I was late with my pill and I just, beep, eyes rolled back in my head and that was it. I know what was going to happen. Oh, too many head injuries. You know, like an old prize fighter, you know. Okay, what's new? But yeah, I was talking all that junk. I better hang up now before the battery goes. I got nothing else to say. I'll probably think of it after I hang up, but I gotta save the battery. I'm gonna talk to you soon. I'll be here all evening, so if you want to call, go ahead. You know my number. It's right in here. All you gotta look it up is about on my wall underneath my name. You got timeline, about, friends, photos, and more. Underneath about, you click on that, and it tells you all about this, that, and the other. It's got my phone number down there. I got it listed, so you read that, nobody ever calls me. No kooks. Everybody's afraid of kooks calling. No kooks ever call me. I don't have a problem with that at all. They figure I must be crazy and they are to do that. Maybe they're right. I do have some sharp knives over here. It would not alive if they broke in, I'll tell you that much. Okay, folks, I'll let you go. This is Crazy Dave signing off. Bye.